Congrats on being first, Aqua. And congrats on being not first, Ashley. And thank you for the drink more water, Ashley. Thank you for the lurk as well, Krista. Appreciate it. I'm feeling better. Not too bad. How do I sound? Hopefully I sound okay. Sound good to Krista? Awesome. Glad to hear it. Ugh. Eee. Dropping things, throwing them on the ground. What I do best. Flame badge. Road of Brilliance. Try to make a whole bunch of different names for each fire emblem. The grinded did not go too bad. I had to stop after a certain point because I'm getting low on weapon durability. I got Soren up to 14. I'm not going to worry about Liliana. I probably won't use her much anyhow, so I'm not going to waste my time. Mia's 20, Rolf's 13, Boyd's 20, Oscar's 20, Ike's 19, and Marcia is 17. And then Mist is 7. I turn off music. Turn the music back on. There we go. And we're turning animations back on too. So the grind went well. We're gonna do like a little bit of grinding here. Not really a whole lot, just like a few experience points, but you don't look at those. Yeah, 698. We're up there. We are up there in turns. I guess it goes to show you how much you have to do this to make them go up there in that percentage. But how's all the friends doing today? How you guys doing? Enjoying the cold weather? There's also a reason why you turn off the animations. Oh yeah, it's gonna get even colder. It's gonna be a chilly one. Poor Kotoff. All he's doing here is being used as as a freaking test dummy. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna wait. Let this go. At least we, if I've heard correctly, maybe we might be able to see Aurora Borealis. Clint with the Hey You Pikachu. By the way, Clint, the other day you gave me 10 bits and with the big giant Hey You Pikachu. I didn't say anything, so thank you, by the way. I forgot to say that. He did give me 1 bit to kill you. What a guy, what a pal. All right, let's end this chapter. I knew you couldn't. I could feel it in my jellies. Alrighty, time to end this chapter once and for all. After 705 turns, Kotov has held super great. He's been a trooper. Look at it. Look at that smug face. He's been holding off this whole time, doing the best he can for me to train up my units so I don't have to do it later. And Soren's like, watch me go burr. Fire. No, you know what? Fire. Wait. Wind move. In the name of the Empire, cleanse my shame. Just been blown to death. And Soren gets a level up. I'll take it. Not great, but I'll take it. And we got an arm scroll. Just what I wanted. We defeated their commander after 700 and a bajillion turns. But we still don't know what they were after. Seems unlikely that they were merely pursuing Princess Alencia. I wonder if Dayan is planning to invade Gallia. Perhaps Crimea was only a stone on which to wet their blades. No matter the motive, the fact remains that Dayan will cross the border. Under such circumstances, hostilities between Dayan and Gallia could break out at any time. So it's war again. War erupts between the Bjork and the Laguz. It's only a matter of time before other nations become involved. Could Dayan truly mean to set the land aflame in a blaze of war? If that happens, many of our citizens will be sacrificed on the altar of their ambition. We too need to choose which way to move, whose side to take. Whose side? We shall never support Dayan. Unthinkable. Captain Titania, we are human. Would you truly have a side with Laguz against other humans? That is unthinkable. Bjork and Laguz. Are you gonna sit there and argue about war that hasn't started? You Bjork are so timid, it's pathetic. Leith, you must not say such things. Mordecai, Leith, what do you think? Will it come to war? Our calls are sharp. If Dayan invades Gallia, we will be ready for battle. If our king wills it, war will come. I like it not. War brings pain, sorrow. This is troubling. Enough. We haven't lost much time. Let us make for the palace. We must reach tonight's camp before the sun sets. Is the palace still far? On your skinny Bjork legs, it is very far. But we will do as we can. You know, whetstones because of Monster Hunter. I forget where I learned about whetstones. Thank you, Clint, for the 10 bits and the giant Hey You Pikachu emote. It's beautiful. Thank you, friend. My Lord Ike, everyone. Princess Alencia, I heard about Commander Grail. I don't know what to say. Don't worry, we're all right. We're getting by, somehow. Oh, Ike. The king has arrived. Hey there. Thank you for coming to Gallia Palace. I am King Hegus, ruler of the Kingdom of Gallia. These are the Grill Mercenaries. I am Ike, their commander. You have been raised well, young pup. I didn't recognize you. What? When last you were here, you were still a small child. Is that you, Titania? It's good to see you. The pleasure is all mine, your majesty. The two of you are my friends. The two of you are friends. How does the king know me? I have something I must tell you about your father, Grill. Leith, Mordecai, leave us now. Prepare rooms so our guests may have a place to rest and heal their wounds. At once, my lord. Would it be best if I were to leave as well? No, princess, I would have you stay. And this one also will stay. Gifka. He's the king's shadow. You're about frozen in the drive-thru, Ashley? I'm sorry to hear that. Pikachu. Yes. Pikachu. Pikachu. And Krista kind of misses Monster Hunter. Yeah, I going, hey there. It only gets better, Aqua. It only gets better. This is Gifka, my shadow. Pay him no more heed than you would the air. Understood. I would have Titania and Soren stay with me as well. Me? So be it. Now then, where to begin? Titania, how much did Grill tell his son? Ike was raised with no knowledge of Gallia whatsoever, nor does he recall ever having been here. Is that so? And it's best for me to tell him all that I know, although that is not much. That's all right. Whatever you can tell me would be much appreciated. I want to know more of my father. You have good eyes. Honest and brave. I see your father in them. Long ago, Grill, your father, worked as a mercenary for Gallia. We forged a strong bond, he and I. To speak truly, I still do not trust the Bjork, but your father was different. Princess Alencia's father, King Raymond, and his brother, Lord Renning, are also a different kind. All are, or were, exceptional men in whom one could put his trust. Oh, Titania, you are an exception as well. Among Bjork females, you are unique. You are most gracious, your majesty. My father was a mercenary for Gallia? Correct. And you and your sister, you were both born here in Gallia. Jacob with the giant squid monster thing. Stayed only for a short time, but part of your childhood was spent within these borders. Sister and I were born here? Is that so? I don't remember any of this at all. I fear your parents were carrying a dark secret. Someone was hunting them, I'm sure of it. Once over 10 years ago, and after your mother has been slain, your father chose to leave Gallia. Before he left, I went to him and asked him to share his tale. I asked him, why are you being chased? Is there anything I can do to help? But I was unable to loosen his tongue. And then I heard he had returned to Gallia, and I thought I had another chance to hear his tale. His fate was black indeed. If I had been faster, if I had hastened my steps, perhaps things would be different. Wait, now I understand the voice I heard. That was you, wasn't it? His wound was fatal. I could do nothing. I thought it best not to interfere in his final moments, so I remained hidden. Tell me, Ike, at his last, did he confess anything to you? I agree, Aqua. Amber would agree with that. Then did any of the Black Knight, did he reveal it? The Black Knight? No, I don't know who he was. My father entrusted me with his command, told me to trust King Kenhigas and to live peacefully in Gallia. He said to forget everything else. Is that so? Well then, let me do as I can. If any of you mercenaries desire to live here, I will so arrange it. I will vouchsafe them homes and land. Your kindness is truly appreciated, but speaking for myself, I cannot live here in a palace, not now. I will avenge my father. I cannot so quickly forget the past or the Black Knight. But Ike, that's not... I know, I'm not strong enough. An opponent who could defeat my father is well beyond my reach. That's why I've devoted myself to growing stronger. I will lead my father's mercenaries and prepare for the day when my chance for revenge arrives. A prudent course of action. You look as one who would be more impulsive, but you are Grill's son after all. Ah, you've matured, Ike. Seems like yesterday that you were merely a child. Titania. And now, I would ask a boon of you. The strength of your mercenary band, Ike, Would you lend it to Princess Alencia? Are you serious? King Canhigas. Gallia and Crimea are allied nations. That cannot be denied. However, this alliance in reality binds only the royal families. It is not respected by our citizenry. Ugh. The people of Gallia are seldom seen in Crimea, are they? Even though our nations are friends, the people of Crimea have little real understanding of the Laguz. Many of our people still use that undignified name, subhuman, when they speak of the Laguz. My father's heart was filled with shame and sorrow over what you described. More than any king in our history, he wanted to deepen relations between our people, and then... Perhaps that is why Dayan targeted him. Their hatred of the Laguz is well known. Could it be? In my heart of hearts, I would like to take guardianship of Princess Alencia and assist in rebuilding of Crimea. However, anti-Bjork sentiment is running high here in Gallia. If we were to offer safe harbor to Alencia, I feel many of our elder statesmen would protest. They would say that we are giving Dayan an ideal excuse to attack, which means Gallia can't offer Princess Alencia any relief at all. Is that it? Unfortunately, it is true. Our Lord Ike, King Canhigas, has advised me to turn to the Benyan I can't even say that name. Crasty? I can't say it. For aid. Turning the Benyan there. I don't even want to say that whole thing. For aid in Crimea's restoration. He says we should make of Benyan a formal request. Theocracy. Something like that. He says, perfect, I got it. First try. Didn't even mess up. He says we should make a Benyan a formal request and gain the support of their shields. Passage to Benyan will require several months at sea, and an escort will be necessary. As you know, we lack the numbers to serve as a complete mercenary army. So if the princess were willing to hire us as an escort, it'd be an offer beyond our expectations. Titania, Thorin, I think perhaps we should accept the king's offer. What do you say? What you want, right, Commander? Well then, it's our job to follow you. However you wish to proceed is fine. I'll do all in my power to ensure that our road leads to success. Understood. As of now, the girl mercenaries shall assume the honor of serving as escort to Princess Alencia of Crimea. Oops. Princess Alencia, our journey together will undoubtedly be a long one. May we serve you well. Oh, thank you so very much. I only pray that I, in turn, may be worthy of our service. Of your service. Yeah, a lot of reading. No bonus experience because I took too long. Chapter 10, Prisoner Release. You ever seen Shawshank Redemption? Hey, Ike, I heard you're leaving. Going to Benyan, eh? Hello, Ranulph. I was hoping I'd see you. I want to thank you for everything you've done. I'm glad to have the chance before I leave. Well, ain't you the dutiful one? Hey, that reminds me, you were born here in Gallia, right? I knew there was something odd about you. You're awfully friendly for a Bjork, you know? Oh, you might not know, but a Bjork is what... I know what it means. That's what you call us humans, right? Oh, knew that, did you? Well then, let me tell you something else. When we use the word human, we mean it much the way you Bjork do when you call us subhuman. Really? It's an insult to be called a human? I'm glad you told me. I would never have guessed. I should warn you, if you run across any Laguz who could call you that, be careful. They are no friend of yours. Got it. Thanks. I won't forget. But I've digressed long enough. Let me explain why I'm here. Princess Alencia, may I have a moment of your time? Yes, of course. The king asks that I give you this. Please accept it as a gift. What? May I ask? Within that leather pouch is 20,000 gold pieces. Bjork currency, of course. Oh, I truly appreciate the generous offer. But a gift of this magnitude is not something I can accept. King Canhigas has done so much more than necessary already. The king is ashamed that he cannot at this time provide any personal support. Please, we accept this apology and acknowledge his desire to aid you. But no, well then, let's try this. Yes. You accept the king's gift. Then as payment for conducting her safely to Gallia, you hand it over to Ike. Come on, Randolph. You can't expect her to accept this. It's an outrageous fee no matter how you look at it. 20,000 gold for the life of a princess. Perfectly reasonable. In fact, it's almost borders on insulting. Considering how you have suffered, the lives you have lost, 10, no, 100 times this amount would not be unreasonable. I have to reconsider. I will accept the king's kindness. In turn, I will present it to my lord Ike. You will accept it, will you not? I will, thank you. No, my lord Ike, it is I who must thank you. Yay, we got money, woo! Well, now that settles it, let's move on. Unfortunately, we don't have any ships here in Gallia. If you're able to find a ship that will take you to Benyon, you must return to occupied Crimea. If there's no other way, then we'll just have to risk it. No matter how cautious you proceed, you're certain to run into Dayan forces. Keep that in mind. I understand. It's too bad we're so short on soldiers. Still, there's not much we can do about that. Now, however, I will review our supplies carefully before we depart. In regard to your personal problems, the king has decided to lend you what aid he can. Leith, Mordecai. I will join you. Mordecai and Leith, both of you? Are you sure? None of the others could stand the idea of traveling with humans. I myself tremble with loathing at the thought of going to Benyon, but the king gives an order. Obedience is the only option. That may be, but having witnessed the combat prowess of the Gallians, for myself, I know how fortunate we are. We will not fail you. I have no intention of becoming friends. Do not forget that. And stay out of my way. You must forgive Leith. Her tongue cuts as deep as her claws do. I will return once I've reported to the king why I'm gone. Please finish your preparations for departure. Very well. Tons of reading, oh. Here's a summary of our last battle. We got tons of new allies. Earned a lot of gold. Had a whole bunch of combat experience for some ungodly reason. I have no idea why. We got Leith, Mordecai, Mist, Rolf, and Marcia, and the MVP was Ike. And there was no casualties and no one suffered anything. Which is always good. Hunzo Readingo. The video game. That is what this is called. You there, Bjork. What do you think you're doing? I was trying to get back to my room, but I've lost my way. Can you tell me which way I need to go? It's this way. Follow me. Hey, not so close. Walk behind me. What? Pardon me. The king has ordered us to treat Bjork with kindness, but it will take some time. It is difficult to fight that instinct. Perhaps a memory of our slavery the slavery our forefathers suffered at Bjork hands flows in our blood. I understand. I'll keep my distance. Very well. Let's go. All right. And so we put this guy right here, and this dealy bobber goes there, and we're finished. Hacking, huh? Want some help? I want some help. You're a hoot, handsome. I'm already done. You're more skillful at this than I would have imagined. Or is it that Mist is woefully inept? The big Benyon Pegasus Knights were always moving around, so I learned to pack quickly. They used to train us all the time. Go here, pack this, fun stuff. Is that so? I can see that you have a strong sense of duty. Quitting the Benyon Pegasus Knights to join us must seem... What are you saying, I'm a burden now? No. I'm very grateful you're here. As I told you before, we're short on personnel. Oh, good then, and I'm happy to be here. Say, Ike, you don't need to worry about me quitting the Benyon service. My decision wasn't based solely on my desire to repay you. You had other reasons? Yes. I'm also searching for my missing brother. He may be a dolt and a scoundrel, but he's all the family I have in this world. Remember when you found me, when we were fighting the pirates? Well, I was trying to track him down. Every time I go looking for him, I end up in some dangerous situation with ugly boat monkeys trying to kill me. That's why you decided to join us, is it? I can understand that. Are you sorry you asked? Not at all. The important thing is finding your brother as quickly as possible, right? That's the plan. You seem depressed. Look at who I'm trapped with. Of course I am depressed. And you keep your worthless observations to yourself. All of you are so slow. I can't believe you're still not ready. Sorry about that. If we were like you and didn't need to carry anything, it'd be easier. But we have weapons and things to get ready. Weapons of steel are a human weakness. Without them, you cannot fight properly. But Leith, you're carrying a dagger, aren't you? And that scabbard on your leg? This is not for fighting. And what's it for? I use it to remove small bones from meat. It can also cut fruit into bite-sized pieces. It's proving quite useful. What? You got something to say. Spit it out. You despise Bjork, but you don't mind Bjork-crafted tools. If something's good, it's good. Denying something's obvious worth out of petty spite is foolish. Not that I do not despise everything Bjork. If every Bjork could get along with us as well as you do, I'm certain. Leith? It's a ridiculous conversation. I'm leaving now. Leith said, fight me on final destination, no items. Like, fight me. I think Miss needs to try to level up. Nope, we ain't taking that. We only play for 3 or more in this household. Oh gosh. 40 or more experience. There we go. See what we get. Don't like it. All right, 3rd time's a charm. We got this. 3rd time's a charm. 3rd time's a charm. Okay, I'll take it. We'll take the +4. Okay, fine, we'll forge. We'll just take that. And yeah, we'll just take that. I don't want to change the name. Giving it to Soren because he needs more. We have enough heals. Okay. You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you. It should be alright. We should be good now. I really should just give Soren one more. Why not? Shop? No. Armory. No. Oh, I can't forge anymore. That's right. You only can forge once. Once a thing. My bad. I forgot about that. Whoopsies. My Ike's res is really bad. Oh well. How's it going, El Papa? How you doing tonight? You'll never believe it, but he has little Mac emotes. I think I'm good overall for this. Prepare for more reading. You guys are ready. Gotten dark fast. Jeez. Time's flying. Alrighty, leaving the base. After his father's death places the mantle of leadership on his young shoulders, Ike agrees to continue as Alencia's escort. I love El Papa's Pola's emotes as well. The company heads now for the Benyan Empire, the oldest and largest nation on the continent of Tellius. Crimea is a former fiefdom of Benyan. The princess turns to them for succor, much as a scared child runs to a parent. Many in Tellius believe that without Benyan's might and influence, Crimea's reconstruction will be nigh impossible. However, Benyan and Gallia have no diplomatic ties and are further separated by an impassable mountain range. The company is forced to return to Crimea, where they hope to locate a ship to carry them to Benyan. I've never seen the word fiefdom. I've only seen it a few times, and it's when I've played this game. That's it. Do face reveal right? Okay. Right now, face reveal. Ready? There you go. It's over. Accompanied by Randolph, the warrior who has volunteered to guide them, the company leaves Castle Gallia behind. With heavy hearts and wounded spirits, they begin the long march back to Crimea. You want to know how if you ever want to know how I look like, here, let me bring up something real quick. Let me see if I can get something. Give me 1 second. Oh gosh, not that one. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. All right, here you go, El Papa. This is basically what I look like. That is true. There is that picture of us on the Discord. That's about what I look like. I look like Mikey from Recess. I look at just put a beard on him and make it darker hair, and and give him a cutoff shirt, and that's basically how I look like. Oh, you have to give him black shorts as well. That's basically what I look like. They have that's all. I have a picture of him with a beard. If I can find it, I'll throw it up sometime and in the Discord. Yeah, you can't forget the black basketball shorts. If it's not for them, there's nothing. I love my yeah. I don't like pants. Thank you, El Papa. Thank you. El Papa's a good singer. I've heard him on TikTok. I was singing earlier. I was singing. I was singing and I had the time of my life, and I had the time of my life. And then I sung the girl part too, and I was like, I can sing both songs of both parts of the song. Just both of them are bad. You do have a few pictures of me, Ashley. At least one or two. Thank you for the drink more water, Ashley. I appreciate it. Hey, Ike. Hold up a moment. You know, I was thinking, since this castle on the way, we should probably stop by. Really? Why? Is there something special about this place? Well, yes, there is. This is Cantius Castle. Pagan seized it early on in the war. Now it serves as a camp for prisoners. I've heard there are a number of Crimean retainers being held captive in the dungeon beneath the castle. What? Are you certain? Princess, I'm hurt. Of course my information is reliable. If we can rescue some Crimean soldiers, they might decide to join us. That'd be quite a boon, would it not? Yes, it would. I think it's worth the risk. Now you guys are going to meet like 4 new characters. The question now is, how do you open these cells and free the prisoners? The cells are certain to be locked, so in order to open them, logic would dictate that the keys will be in the possessions of the jailer. We have no choice but to steal them. If we're lucky, the guards will have the keys as well. In either case, we must move with caution. We don't want to trade blows within the entire castle garrison. Which means we stay close to the walls and avoid being seen or heard, right? Alright then, our first priority is to get our hands on the cell keys. Hey, you there! I have business with Sir Grell. Where is he? You're sorely lacking in social etiquette, aren't you? Say your business. I'll speak with Sir Grell and Sir Grell alone. Now take me to him. What you ask is impossible. Impossible. Commander Grill is dead. Well, that is a problem. Just who are you anyway? Call me Volk. Sir Grill hired me. I'm in intelligence. My father hired you? You're Sir Grill's son, correct? You'll do. Sir Grill hired me to investigate something. You pay my price, and I'll give you my report. Deal? How much? 50,000. That's a bit steep. And worth every penny. I don't have that much. Give me some time. So you're willing to pay. My father hired you. You must have a good reason. Are you sure, Commander? We have no way of knowing if he's telling the truth. We'll know when we see the contents of that report. Until then, let's have him travel with us. That's your plan, eh? Listen, you get the report when I get paid, and I'm not waiting around until then. I'll keep my information for the time being. Call me when you've got the gold. Stopping into any tavern along your way and tell the barkeep you've need of a fireman. You'll see me within an hour. Hold a moment. Intelligence. You said you were in intelligence, right? Is information the only thing you sell? Come out with it. What are you asking? Locks. Can you open locks? Sure. 50 gold per lock. You're going to have him open the cell doors? Is that wise? We only just met him. There's no telling if we can trust him. Volk, will you help us break into these cells? As long as I get paid, I've got no complaint. Titania, objections? I told you before, didn't I? You're the commander. You decide on the course of action, I will follow. Righto, I'm off. Good luck and all that. What? Wait, you're not going to help us out here? Much as I would like to, I have a job to do. I will rejoin you when I'm finished. I see. Well, good luck to you then. Yes, and to you as well. How's it going, Akilo? How you doing tonight? Using my units. In Marcia. Looks good to me. Dano Mill. Good old Dano Mill. Volk has potential. Volk, I will tell you this now. Volk is one of my favorite characters also in this game. I don't use him a whole lot, but he's still one of my favorite characters. For many reasons. He's cool. I don't use him a whole lot, like I said, but he's a cool character. I like him. I could put Mia on the back burner for now. Put Volk out here. I don't know how. I should probably keep Volk. Just because he can do the chests and stuff. Alrighty, let's do this then. Now we're gonna meet a few new characters. We're meeting Sephirin. We're also meeting Braum. Oh, by the way, if El Papa's still here. If you're still here, this is also how I look like. If you give Braum a beard, that's kind of how I look like. I thought about it the other day. I was like, I kind of look like Braum. Then we got Kieran, and then we got also Nephany up here as well. Hey, I have the body of Braum as well. Braum is a big farmer guy. Like, he's a big farmer. And he's just one of those characters. I think I like Braum just because he's just cool. Kieran is a cool character as well. You shall find out more. I use Kieran a decent bit in my playthroughs. He's part of the Christmas Cavaliers. Because you got Oscar over here who's green. And then you got the red part of the Christmas. And he's yes, the red and green Cavaliers. Christmas Cavaliers. Christmas Cavaliers. The reminder. Right. And make sure everyone's escape, even the green units. Even Sephirin, I assume. Sephirin has a lot of he's got a lot of resistance and magic and all that. And he also has Mantle, which greatly decreases the damage done by most attacks. Bless us with your wisdom, Slippy Toad. Slippy, Can you run an analysis on this chapter? Oh, he won't move at all. I knew that. Tell me something, will you? What's going to happen to us? Those damn soldiers took my friends away and they didn't never come back. What did they do to them? Oh, something bad happened. I just know it. Quiet, fool. Keep your cowardly mutterings to yourself. It matters not what the vile torture they devise. A true knight of Crimea is bold, steadfast, and strong. I care not if they pull out my nails with tongs or insert pins into the soft flesh of my underbelly or yank. Stop it. I can't bear torture. I'm not a professional soldier. I'm just part of the militia. I can't believe I left my family behind for this. Will I ever see them again? Oh, I want to go home. Curses. If only I had a weapon of some sort. Help will come. I will not give up. Thank you, Krista, for the lurk. Door. Can't remember if I can talk to him or not. I have no idea. Just gonna hide right here. Well, hide over here. Yeah, Nephany, like Stephanie. At least that's how we've always said it. Nephany. I think that's correct. Critical smack. Wow, enemy soldiers. We got a door key. I know this move. Commander Donamel, the castle's defense has been breached. What are your orders, sir? What fortunate timing. We were starting to run low on prisoners. Do try to capture them. Do try to capture them alive. I won't have you robbing me of my fun. As you command, sir. Oh no. An aluminum pan. And more enemies. Oh my gosh. Guys, stop it. They've been spotted. There's nothing left to do but fight. Yeah, there is. And we're gonna kick butt. All right, Marcia, I need you to come down here. 14. Yeah, she's fine. Stand right there. She should be fine. I'm only one character is going to attack her. These guys might be a problem for Oscar though. Maybe. We'll see. The door key. I am a little dorky. Oof. Oh man. Hey, we got another door key. Hope I don't have to restart this chapter already. I'm scared. Yes. Yes. Double stab. Oh no. A knight. Slow moving knight. Yes. Looks like Oscar will be fine. I had no doubt whatsoever. I believed in Oscar the whole time. Marcia, she's our lady. If she can't do it, well, it's not gonna be a party. Level up of that kind of stuff. Other phase. Player phase. I think we got Boyd here. He's gonna do some shit. Damn it. I was gonna attack with Boyd. Oh. Well, you know what they say. When you mess up, you start the whole chapter. That's why when you play Fire Emblem, you make sure you don't push the wait button. Whoopsies. Good job, Rolf. I think we should be fine. This is why we grinded levels last off stream for a whole week. Maybe a little bit, but really probably not too bad. It just makes nice crit, Marcia. It just makes it go a little faster. Believe it or not, I was talking to Steven today, and I really think this game's normal mode is harder than hard mode. I don't know why, but it just was back in the day. You don't believe it, Rob? Well, don't. He knows his best. Also, by the way, today is Lord Jinzo's birthday, so if you can wish him a happy birthday, I'm sure he'll appreciate it. You ain't my real dad. You're not my dad. I don't know you. Yeah, go follow Lord Jinzo. Hope that soldier doesn't double me. Okay, good. And then there's the Andy. How's Andy doing today? Tonight? Whatever you want to say. Not too bad. Well, good, good. Always good to hear that it's not too bad. I'm sure you're also enjoying the cold weather as everybody else is. I sure did do some of that there grinding. I had to. Otherwise, Oscar and all my other characters wouldn't be in the 20s and 50s. People named. No, I don't know about that, Slippy. Be very careful, Slippy. Have the power to banjo. He's got the power. He should be all right. He's done. Wait a minute. And I really have no use to use Ike right now. Only under certain circumstances I'm using Ike. Just because I don't want him to take all the experience. Oscar, you're a grouch. Thank you, Aqua, for the 10 bits and the giant that's hot emote. Look at that. Look at that beautiful emote. Sent into us by our truly the Lord Jinzo. Don't I have to? I think these guys make a run for it after a certain point. Can't remember. So that's why we go up top and do this move. He's grown so much. Now they're coming down to fight. You know what? I think this is a good time for Oscar to do his one move, the Iron Lance move. He might be able to class change after this level. Well, after this kill. There he is. Class change. Put those feet up, everybody. If you don't know the story, I'll tell you here in a second. Our first class change of the game. Going from a Cavalier to a paladin. Oh yeah. Class changes are a beauty. And for those, you can choose. Ew, a band-aid. You can choose if you want swords, axes, or bows. Normally I would pick sword, but there's a reason I'm putting bows on Oscar. And yes, it looks like he's gotten pants, Aqua. Let's see, I can go attack. Boo to the pants. We don't want pants, even in the winter. All right, Boyd can finally attack now. It's been the whole map. He finally gets to attack because I messed up the first time I got to move him. I honestly think Boyd can take the rest of these guys on by himself. Yeah, I want Steve Bannon on him right now because I want him to get skill and speed. Yeah, so Oscar's a nice old paladin now. I should not have him as a paladin this early in the game, but because we did that fancy grinding move, we can. You know what? You know, there's a reason I gave Oscar the iron bow. Put him right here. Equip that, and we'll just let him attack. Hi Amber, how's it going? How you doing tonight? Yes. Oh no, that's a soldier. I'm glad that you're doing better, a little better, even a little better than yesterday. Glad to hear it. Eight, 11, 18. I should be fine. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. A little chilly, but not bad. Oscar's got green pants on. Now Aqua. Slippy here, but I'm okay. Get the hell out of here, Slippy. Nice, Amber. Okay, we'll end there. Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm surprised I could. I'm hoping I said that right. Oh, my hand axe is broken. Now if they can just the guy who writes Hajime no Ippo can keep on working on his manga, I'll be happy. I think he had to postpone his manga stuff for health issues again. Class change, Aqua. I say Aqua because I know he's looking forward to Boy the most. Glad I got that one in Magic. Hey, that healed him? I think that healed him. Shit. Also, by the way, he can use bows now as well. There's also a reason why he can use bows. All right, now it's time to open up these doors. As we got a statue frag. Look who's come to play. I'm so very happy to see you. Now then, are you ready to become my prisoners and live a life of eternal bliss within my lovely dungeon? Holy shit, he needs to calm down. I didn't call Aqua nothing. Defense, 11 defense. You're exhausted. You slept 2 extra hours during class. Huh? You might have slept a little too much. That does happen if you sleep too much. No, I didn't call Aqua nothing. I didn't say that. Now, don't listen to Slippy. Slippy don't know what he's talking about. But hopefully you can get a little bit more extra sleep tonight, Amber. And hopefully you feel well rested tomorrow. It always sucks when you feel exhausted. It's like you want to do stuff, but you're like, I just want to nap. Can't remember if Ike has to talk to people or not. Oh gosh, 6 hours? I slept through study hall. I don't think I ever actually slept through an actual class. Like one that I had to learn stuff, but through study halls and stuff, I did. I slept through a lot of those. I mean, I've almost fell asleep. I've almost fallen asleep where I was struggling, but I sleep like a normal. Oh, kinda. I'm slowly getting back on track. Give me one night though where I don't where I stay up a little bit too late, and I'll be terrible. You're a Crimean soldier, right? It's open. I've opened your cell. Let's get out of here. Who are you? I'm Ike. I'm with the mercenary company hired by Princess Crimea. I can fill you in on the details later. For the time being, you'll just have to trust me. Very well. Move out for the targeted area. Who are you? Who? Understandable. I was falling asleep the other day at my buddy's Lord Jinzo's house. I was struggling. We were there sitting there. It was like a 10:30 at night, and I was starting to fall asleep. That is one of the cats. Yes. If you want to, Amber, I'll have to send you a picture of our cats sometime, if you would like. Yeah, we were all falling asleep except for Rob. Rob's like, I thought you guys were good at staying up. I'm like, no. Mias. I think this is gonna be a crit. You'll not escape. I will see all of you dead. You will be executed. Do you like cats, Amber? Are you more of a cat or a dog person? Got a master seal. We'll send the voluntary to the thing. Okie dokie, I guess we're gonna do this now. I forgot I have to go talk to those guys. You love cats, but you think you're a dog? I'd have to say I'm pretty much right there in the same boat. I love cats, but I really enjoy dogs as well. What did I get? Did I get a javelin? I did get a javelin. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty chilly here. It's a pretty cool. It's cold. Thank you. Here I go. Bye, Neffany. I'm surprised Slippy likes it. We got a short axe. Frozen froggy. We've got counter. I know that move from Smash Brothers. You have a cat at your mom's house? Nice. You're a Crimean soldier, right? Come on, I'm here to rescue you. Seriously? I'm not dreaming again, am I? I am a mercenary in the employ of Princess Alencia. I'll give you all the details later. For now, we have to move. What? The princess? Oh, happy day. Wait, let me stretch a bit. Oh, sorry. I'm stiff from this hard floor. Ow, 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 cramp, cramp. Oh, for the love of... Come on this way. All right, all right. Hold on a second. I don't remember the king having any children. There's no time to explain. Hurry up. Oh, coming. Yeah, I'm definitely Braum. Looks and just being. I mean, it's perfect shorts weather outside. Perfect shorts weather. That's right, I gotta talk to him as Oscar. Good thing I didn't run away. Yeah, I got steel lance. Okay, I think I can run away now. Right then. Guess I'm going ahead now. Be careful, Ike. Ooh, a Goodra in chat. You there. We've come to rescue you. Ah. You're not a soldier, are you? Your clothing gives you away. I am a pilgrim. My name is Sephran. You're a monk? Why would they imprison you? I was arrested in a nearby village where I was tending to wounded Crimean knights. I received no trial, but have nevertheless been kept prisoner in this place ever since. I see, that explains it. We come here to liberate the prisoners of war. You should take this opportunity to escape. You will set me free? That is most gracious of you. If you have no objection, I would ask your name. I'm Ike of the Grill Mercenaries. Please, the cell door is open. You should leave while you can. Thank you. Perhaps we will meet again, Ike. Remember him for later. You're from Crimea, right? Come on, we're here to rescue you. We've opened your cell. Now's the time to escape. Ah, it's you. Pardon? I can never forget that squint. Knights of Crimea, 12th Regiment. Your name is Oscar. And you're... Wait a moment. You're Kieran, right? That is correct. I am Kieran. The same Kieran who has sworn himself to be your internal rival. Right. Kieran. So, how have you been? You look good. As always, your manner is listless and inappropriate. It befits one who would call me foe. You were discharged 3 years ago. What are you doing here now? Aha, could it be? You dastard. You've turned your coat and gone over to Dayan, haven't you? What despicable, contemptible behavior. Unforgivable. Have you no shame? You were my one true rival. Where has your pride gone? The mercenary company I'm attached to serves under the command of the Princess of Crimea. We came here to free any Crimean prisoners. The Princess of Crimea, you're not part of the Royal Guard? How do you know about the princess? Well, like I said, the princess is our employer and... Aha, so that's your scheme, is it? You hope to distinguish yourself by materious service and gain the glory that is rightfully mine. Admit it. Look, my duty is... Blast you, curse your name, curse the name of Oscar and all who call him kin. I will never let you surpass me. Princess, I'm coming. Kieran will be forever at your side. Whoa, he's even more excitable than I remember. Hard to believe he's actually a decent knight. Yeah, Kieran's he's a funny one. He's cool. Just saying, Kieran, but your rival's better than you right now. He's a level 1 paladin and you're a level 12 axe knight. Wow, that was nerve-wracking. Well, I'm off. He does have some catching up to do. Are you sure you don't need me to stay behind and watch your back? I'm going now, Ike. I'll be waiting for you, so hurry. He does talk a big game. Ah, at last, I can leave this place behind. Thank goodness. Goodbye, Braum. I'm going to right ahead, Ike. I want to see if there are more enemy units ahead. I don't like it, but I'll follow your orders and go ahead. But Ike, watch yourself. Ike, I'm going ahead. I'll keep the road secure. Turning my back on the enemy is against my knightly vows, but the princess's safety comes first. Alrighty, we are good to go. And to get out of here. Easy peasy. Almost screwed up like 4 times, but that's okay. Who would have thought I almost screwed up? GG easy, get wrecked, Dane, noobs. Get shit on. Teabagging. T-posing. Screw you, Sephry. He doesn't move, Slippy. You stay in jail. We'll meet him later. I brought one of the Crimean soldiers who was being held prisoner. I'm sure you aren't aware of this, but I am Princess Alencia. Oh, yes, quite right. I am Kieran. I served under General Joffrey as leader of the Crimea's 5th platoon. My platoon had the honor of escorting you from the palace during Dayan's attack. Really? You were there when... I was. Lord Rinning ordered my platoon to accompany General Joffrey, and serve as your escort. Our mission was to see you safely out of Crimea to Gallia's king, but we failed you. And when you were lost to us, I believed my worthless life was at its end. Yet here you are. To think that I would be so blessed as to see you again. Such emotion. The tears. Kieran, were there any others? Such terrific emotion, so I beg your pardon? Did anyone other than yourself survive? Of course, I was the only one unfortunate enough to suffer the misery of captivity. General Joffrey and several of his soldiers fought off the Dayan attack. They were able to slip away. Even now, they wait in Crimea, hoping for one last chance to strike a blow against Dayan. Joffrey, he is alive. How those words drive off the shadows across my heart. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you for surviving. You are too kind, Your Highness. The opportunity to serve you again is the greatest reward I could ask for. For as long as I draw breath, I will stand ready at your side. This I swear. Alright, we all know where Kieran stands. How about you two? Will you recognize Princess Valencia as the rightful heir to the Crimean throne? Will you fight for her? Look here, my name's Braum, and this last is Nephany. We're just simple country militiamen from the same territory. Now, we don't know much about nobles and stuff. Kings and queens don't matter much when you're working the fields. Of course, we know we'll be in trouble if someone takes our fields away from us, so that's why we joined the militia. The King of Dane's no friend of ours, and I hear he's doing terrible things too. Vile tortures with rusty nails and more. What's going to happen to my family? I left them all back home and I'm so worried I can hardly see straight. Kings and queens don't matter much when you're setting fields on fire. Right, Aqua? Yes, exactly. I don't know anything about that. If you can defeat the King of Dan, will this country return to the way it used to be? Is that what you're after? It is my hope. I may not be as powerful as my father, but I will never abandon Crimea. You sound like a lady who stands by her word. Looks like my choice is easy. Mine too. I'll fight in your name. I'll help you and yours, and we'll send those Dayan milksops packing. Thank you. I beg your pardon? Your... Oh, blessed saint. Master Saffron, you live. Braum, Nephany, are either of you wounded? We're fine, but what about you? You were jailed for helping us. I'm so sorry. Oh, I hope they didn't hurt you. It is nothing to fret about. Everyone is safe, and that is what matters. Oh, blessed one. Pardon me. May I have a moment? Yes? Oh, you're the man I met earlier. I owe you so much for freeing me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You don't have to thank us, however. I am curious about your situation. Why are you aiding Crimean soldiers? You question my story. You're a monk on a pilgrimage, as well as an ally of Crimean resistance fighters. Under the circumstances, do you blame me? Tell me something, Ike. If you came across a wounded person, could you ignore his plight? Normally, no, I could not. But in times like these, where it means risking my own life, I don't know. It's tough to say. You're quite honest. However, actually faced with such a choice, a man such as yourself would not hesitate. If faced with an individual in pain, you would act instantly, instinctively. Your body would not wait for the command. Who are you, really? You're so calm, so full of peace. I can't believe you're a simple monk. If you'll forgive me, I must be going. Fare thee well, young warrior. I'm certain that we will meet again. You think someone tried to flirt with you, Amber, but you're too blind? How so? But I also understand that. Ike. Oh, hello, Volk. What do you want? I was thinking about traveling with you for a bit. I'll be in the general area. So if you need anything, you can call me. I'll help you out. For a fee, of course. What did you say? Why would you do such a thing? In times such as these, there must be many parties that need intelligence. Well, you sparked my curiosity. And besides, no, we'll just have to leave it at that. That's not acceptable. Don't be so inflexible. It's not as if I'll be joining your merry band or anything. This is strictly business. And yet you, Tanya, I believe this is a good opportunity. We will almost certainly have need of this man's talents. He's a dubious character at best, but at least we know his motives. Everything begins and ends with gold. He'll be easy to control. Thorin, he's standing right there. I don't think he minds. What will be, Ike? The decision's yours. Very well. You may do as you like. Excellent. Call me if you need anything. I get that, Amber. I definitely understand that. You don't know if it's a joke, but you're like, Jacob. Oh, you make me blush, Jacob. Let him come. Even show us because it's in French. I can always use Google Translate. I don't know how well it would work, but JV talk. Let who come? How you doing tonight, JV dog? Oh my. Oh, first the thief and then the monk. What an odd band of characters you've attracted. Randolph, have you finished your errands? All done, but about those two. Yes, they're both rather mysterious. Well, the monk seems like a decent enough fellow. Determining who is a friend and who is a foe is something I must be able to do, but it's just so hard. It's only because you don't have enough information to base your judgment on. All we can do now is press on. You're right. Yeah, I got experience. Amber's got 2 main wives. Akizian and Urbosa. Now, count all the other ones are just chapter 11, blood runs red. The other ones are just kind of like eye candy, right, Amber? Is that what they want to call it nowadays? Aqua, who am I to judge? Well, we're here. Welcome to Toha, Crimea's westernmost port city. What's with this place? The people are going about their business. Why ain't they worried about Dan? About the war? It's because the area is fairly isolated. Dan's army hasn't come this far. And so life goes on as before. Dane's plans is to seize the capital, then slowly and steadily expand its sphere of influence until it controls everything. Think about the dancing cavalcaders. Thank you, friend. Surely these people have some idea of what's happening. Ignorance is a form of bliss, is it not? These people don't know what it's like to lose a war. They don't want to know. Crimea as a nation has always been blessed by peace. Perhaps this is due to the temperament of its rulers, but the country hasn't seen serious warfare for centuries. While minor skirmishes with the Kingdom of Dan have been legion, only the eastern borders have taken damage. Yet even I know this peace will not last. When we met Dayan forces on our scouting mission, they attacked us merely for being within the Crimean border. $325 calories on the treadmill for the... Oh man, JV dog. Yeah, same, Slippy. Same. Humans are shameless creatures that carelessly ignore any misfortune which does not befall them directly. They can and often do turn a blind eye to all manner of wickedness so long as it does not touch them or their kin. They will bow their heads, condemning those victims for bringing calamity upon themselves. And then they will cast their eyes toward heaven in thanks while their neighbors lay dying around them. But the war is happening here. This is their home, not someone else's. When the Dan army darkens their doorsteps, perhaps they will understand. When the peace they take for granted is shattered, and their sons and daughters slaughtered in the streets, perhaps then will they comprehend the misfortunes they so long pretended not to see. I have no sympathy for them. My goodness, the nastier the truth, the blunter he gets. Quite a delightful staff officer you have there. He has an undeniable streak of severity in him, but this? Something's bothering him, that's for sure. It's to be expected. Even I'm a bit shocked by this place. Can they truly be as placid as they appear? Thorn's a very empathetic young man. The emotions of this place may have proven to be too much for him. Ignoring impending doom because you cannot prevent it. Fatalism is by nature a disheartening beast. Well, for all those born with nothing, there are those born with everything. Perhaps those who never notice the differences are the ones we should envy. What's that supposed to mean? Huh? Oh, I was talking to myself. Pay me no mind. Now then, I got to see a man about a ship. While I'm going, why don't you get your supplies squared away? I'm sure the journey ahead will require a lot of packing. Fair enough, I'll go with you. No, that's all right. You should supervise the supply acquisition. You're going to be at sea for months, you know. I know that, but what is it, Titania? She's worried about me. She doesn't want to leave us solitary Lagoos wandering around a Bjork city. But I thought Crimea and Gallia were allied nations. Why would a wandering Lagoos be cause for concern? Well, it shouldn't be, but you remember what King Canhigas told you? The friendship between Crimea and Gallia exists only between the ruling classes. It hasn't taken root in the minds of the common citizens at all. That being said, things have improved quite a bit since King Ramond ascended to the throne. The reports of the hunts and such other horrors have all but disappeared. Oh, don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got connections, see? It's not like I'll be roaming the docks begging for passage. Alright then, the job is yours. Please be careful. You too. Don't mess anything up. And congrats on the 7 stream streak, JV Dog. 7 Gafflegator. Here's a summary of the last battle. Oscar was the MVP, and the new allies were Braum, Kieran, Nephany, and Volk. And nobody died. I love... I'm not trying to laugh at you, Amber, but I love the slowpoke thought. I love that emote. That's a good one. But since you read the message back, you actually might... You think you might actually... That you might be flirting back. I resonate... I resonate with that emote too much. Oh, I got so much to talk now. Yeah, flex those laughing muscles, JV Dog. Oh, I remember those days of... Oh, I remember laughing so hard. Laughing after you'd done exercising. And it hurt to laugh. I remember those days. Oh gosh. I can feel it. Yes, you need to be like Ryu, JV Dog. Train hard. Make sure your range is not one fish short. So Amber's flirting back. Is that it? Also, by the way, everybody, that's true. You don't want to be like, you don't want to cause any more, you know, if they're just joking and you're like, you can just pass it on. If if they're just joking, you just say, oh yeah, I was joking too, and then just move on. But also, you're asking the king of not knowing flirting and stuff. So I might not be the best person to ask. I'm not good with any of stuff. Also, El Papa Pola earlier asked what I looked like. He said he wanted me to do a face reveal. So, this is what I look like. But you just gotta put black shorts on him, give him a cutoff, and put a beard, a darker hair and a darker beard, and that's what I look like. Yes, Recess. I love the show Recess. It's a great show. Recess is a great show. I used to watch it a lot as a kid. Andy, hi Matt. Yeah, it's me. It's here. Let me show back up. There we go. Hey guys, it's me, oh gosh, RMJ Griffin. You didn't hear that. I didn't say anything. Anyhow, RMJ Griffin here. Yada yada. Fire Emblem. Such and such. You didn't hear that, Aqua. I didn't say that. Hey, you try saying RMJ Griffin really fast. New emote R. Oh. Exactly. Amber's got it. It's pretty accurate. It's pretty accurate. Oh gosh, I just started something, didn't I? Oh. Well, Aqua, you gotta change your name now. You know, it's kind of like being in a clan, you know, the RM part, you know. Aqua's like, he's the RM. Sorry. My apologies. Ooh, what's JV Dog gonna order today? The only thing I say I look like Mikey from Recess is that a girl I used to work with, a woman I used to work with, said I looked kind of like him, and I was like, you know what, you're not wrong. So I've kind of just rolled with it, and I was like, that's kind of how I look like. Ooh. Wait a minute, not my chili though, Andy. Don't be picking my chili. RM gay matey. Oh my gosh. Ah. Give us like 3 or 4 options, JV Dog, and then we'll pick for you. How's that? That's true. Andy and I flirt all the time. This one time, Hater B Dragon here. His name's Andy, so if I say Andy, that's who I mean. And Aqua Goons in the background. One time, Andy here, he winked at me, and I winked, and I'm like, oh, all excited. So I went to wink at him back, and I just blinked at him because I was like, oh, I double winked. It was good times. It was. I told you I don't know how to flirt. I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible at. It's proof right there. The double wink. I was like, watch this. I was like, I'm gonna blink at him. Hit me with the old double wink. What can I say? It's the smooth move. But back to what Amber was saying. Ooh, ramen noodles or spaghetti noodles, JV Dog. I really like ramen, but I've been feeling spaghetti myself lately, but ramen's always tasty. Oh yeah, the double wink always hits. After I did that, it was over for Andy and I. It was just like he was smitten, I was smitten. There's no turning back. What is it? The voice of an angel started playing in the background. There's confetti. No, it was Lips of an Angel, isn't that it? Lips of an Angel? Lips of an Angel. I don't know songs. Also, Krista, thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Oh my. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Amber. That's one of those situations. Oops. I could not tell you if someone was flirting with me if they told me right to my face, probably. Unless it was Andy. I can just tell with Andy. Andy's just, it's easy. Pretty sure the song is Balls of an Angel. Ah, I knew I got it wrong. I just... And that's why I don't have a face cam. Oh. It still reminds me. I need to get that clip because I still have it. Ah, fair enough, Amber. Fair enough. You get that. At least you put down the rules. Like you put down the floor rules, whatever you want to call it. It was like, here it is. No miscommunication. No feeling like anything's happening. And just Aqua's got this. He's ready. He's ready to fight. You know, he's a little Mac main. He's ready to always punch somebody, which is always a good thing. Oh my. That's good. Definitely sounds friendly. Looks like Aqua's gonna be everybody's gay uncle. Proud of you, Aqua. You did it. Yes, happy for you, Aqua, and for Amber as well. Congrats on the Gratacate catch. Hater be dragon. And don't worry, I'll be watching the stairs. Hater. Always watching the stairs. What I did in Warzone. What I was good at. And I liked it. Watching them stairs. I just made fun of all this. Now I nonsense. You're doing it, Amber. Listen here, whippersnapper. Back in my day. Hey there, traveler. Do you have everything you need? You stop by my humble shop, you'll find the best deals in town. What do you say? Interest? Yeah, that sounds great. Listen, can I ask you a question? No problem. You ask me anything, especially if about my low prices. What do the townspeople think of Dan? You know that they were coming. Did anyone think of to flee Crimea? Flee? Don't be absurd. But Crimea lost the war. Yeah, I know, and honestly, that doesn't really affect us common folk, you know? The truth is, we don't care who sits on the throne. To us, they're all just faceless beings who rule from on high. If they try to raise taxes or something, you better believe we'll protest. But otherwise, I mean, take the King of Dan. He's just another man, right? We keep working, he can keep living the high life. So it's not like he's going to treat us poorly or anything. As long as we can live our lives and have a little happiness, we ain't going to worry about it all too much. Oh, if we were invaded by Gallia, well, that's a different story altogether. If our country were overrun by those savage beasts, who knows what could happen now that scares me. What the? Hey, come back, wait, come back. What about my low prices? Now what was that all about? Ooh, a poke bowl and ramen noodles. I don't know. I really like udon. But Aqua's saying egg noodle. I really like udon noodles. Something about them. They're very tasty. Pardon me, buddy. I haven't seen you around town before. You traveling mercenary? Yes, I suppose you could say that. Nice sword. You look like a man who knows his business. If you're looking for work, I've got a proposition for you. Proposition? I run a vigilante. I can't say it. I know how to say it, but I don't know how to say it. Big word. I can do this. Give me a second. Vigilante. There we go. I said it. Group that helps keep our fair town safe. A strong man like you would be most welcome. Thanks, but I got something lined up. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm heading out to sea. Maybe. Har har. Cautious to the end. I like that. Well, just in case you are, I want you to have this. What's this? It's a special sword. It'll come in handy if you ever find yourself at sea. Not that you would. Really? You're giving me a sword? Are you sure? Well, there is one condition. Once you finish your job, you come back and see me. I'd like you to reconsider that vigilante position. Understood. Thanks again for the blade. Ordering it now. Probably gonna take a while. I hope not. I hope it gets to you quick, JV dog. When you get them, enjoy those noodles. Princess. My Lord Ike. Why are you here all by yourself? That's not very safe. I was looking at the town. I'm unfamiliar with the world outside. The Imperial Villa where I was raised. This is the first time I've been able to see how other people live. Everything is so new and different to my eyes. This is a town, isn't it? There's so much energy and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. All the boats coming in and out of the harbor. This town's livelier than most. That's for sure. It's like nothing has happened. All the death and destruction we've seen feels like a horrible dream. Yeah. Hiya. What are you doing? I'm trying to regain the superb physique I lost when I was being held prisoner. Are you ready to board the ship? I was born ready. Hoorah! I don't need anything. Even as we speak, many of my fellow Crimeans are suffering at the hands of Dain. If I cannot rush to their aid today, then I can at least prepare myself for the day when I can. I see. Well, when we're ready, I'll let you know. Understood. Sorry to have interrupted you. My Lord Ike. What is it? You rescued and cared for Princess Valencia. You have my heartfelt thanks. She, for us, she is our one solitary hope. Yeah. Right enough. Right. Enough talking. Until we make our triumphant return to Melior, all I can do is keep training. Careful. Don't pull anything. Ooh, yeah, definitely throw a picture in the Discord, JV Dove. That sounds delicioso. Yeah, that's the spirit. Oh, by the way, I also, for those who don't know, I also look like Braum. I said it earlier, but if you give Braum a beard, I pretty much look the same. What are you looking at? Oh, just this sort of good luck charm. My family gave it to me when I left home. We never had much money, so my parents gathered some stones from our farm back home and put them in this leather pouch. It's not much to look at, but it means a lot to me. Every day I take them out and talk to them like they're my family. How is everyone? I'm out here doing the best I can. Don't worry, I'll be home soon. Just stuff like that. I know it sounds foolish, but if I don't do this, I won't have the courage to fight. Don't worry about my feelings. You can laugh. Acting like this at my age, what a silly man I am. It's not silly, Braum. You're a strong man who has decided to fight for the sake of his family. I know that your family is very proud of you. Thank you, Ike. Thank you. Well, that's that. Are you ready to go, Neffany? Ah, Ike. What is it? Nope, nothing. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, sure, I'm sure. No, it's hard being a prisoner. It's physically and mentally demanding. I need to know, can you fight? Not a problem. It's easy for you to say, but you sound like you're about to fall over. No, that's a habit. It's just the way I talk. Just talking. Sorry. No need to apologize. As long as you're not feeling it. As long as you're not feeling ill, everything's fine. All right, I'll see you later. Right then. What's Rule 34 food? I don't understand. Amber, Rule 34. I don't know what that is. I need to know. Come on. Rolf being Rolf and not giving me good rolls. Come on, Rolf, you can do it. So this is a question more for no idea, right? That's understandable, Amber. Understandable. Understandable. It's one of those, it's kind of like, you know, you just hear it and you're like, wait a minute. Like when someone mentions Pokemon out of nowhere, once I hear Pokemon, it just kind of like I turn my head and I'm like, Pokemon, you say? I know that word. It's not really a good level up. It's 4, but Magic's really not what I want in Rolf. Now, there has been times when I've dumbed down myself when talking with people with, like, Pokemon. I know it's not a good thing to do, but it's like I've made myself like they'll be, like people I used to work with. They'll talk about Pokemon. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know anything about that. Or I'm sitting over here. They're talking about things about Pokemon, and I'm over here knowing competitive stuff about it. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm just gonna act like I don't know. One of those, one of those things where you're like, okay, don't show I'm too much of a nerd yet. Okay, I'll take it. Time for Mia to become Sword Master Mia. Yeah, she's leveled up a Sword Master now. You still want more of Mordecai? I'll use them a little bit here. I think in this chapter and the next chapter, not the next chapter, but there's a desert chapter I have to use them in. I have to use either Leith or Mordecai. I think I use Mordecai just because he has better defenses. Yeah, even though cats are faster and they can dodge better. The tigers are a lot stronger. They can do a lot more damage. Ooh, a Graveler in chat. I like Graveler. Pretty cool. I like Golem. Golem's a cool Pokemon. Okay, good. I can buy hand axes now. That's good. Thank you, Sid. Hand axe. Thank you. Actually, I want to give it to Boyd. So you know what? No, I wanted. Let's trade. Boyd can have the short axe. Kieran can have the hand axe. Thanks, you too, Aqua. Sorry, doing a lot of outfitting right now. That's my apologies. This is the fun part of the game. You can sit here for a good 30 minutes doing this kind of junk. It is the draw, father. The drawing. How's it going? I don't want to change it later. How have you been? It's going well. As long as it's going. Not too bad, not too bad. Trying to stay warm. Trying to stay warm. You know, that cold weather, you know. Oh yeah, 0-degree wind chill. Oh boy. Who doesn't love that? Congrats on being not first. I don't want to change it later. Congrats. Thank you for the drink more water and the showing of Larry the Gafflegator. I can do that. Come here, Larry. We're needed. Also, by the way, I don't want to change it later. You've seen me in person. I know it's not Larry, but don't I look like Mikey from Recess? Can you agree that I look like Mikey from Recess? Like if you gave him a beard and cut off and black shorts, it'd look just like me. Yeah, he does have a little bit more hair. I'm sadly have a little less hair than that. Anyhow, here's Larry the Gafflegator. Let's get him in here. There you go. There's Larry. Look at that beautiful beast. Swap the hair to the beard. I have one on my my Facebook. I made it that I put a beard on him. I'll have to find it sometime. Larry is the GOAT. Who doesn't love Larry? If they don't love Larry, I don't know what I can't trust him. I'm sorry. That's how it feels, you know. If you don't like the Larry, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to be a little cautious with you. Exactly. I agree. Either love Larry or you're wrong. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Look at that twerkachoo. Twerkachoo twerking. I'll take that. And I'll take that level up. Tell a story about myself. You know what? I'm actually prepared for this. I have a couple stories. Let's see. Here, I'll do this one. This one was with good old Peepaw, good old SS God Squirtle. This is a story when the Switch 1 first came out. And good old Peeper Paw. And when the first Switch came out, it was March 3rd. I just got done working 12. I got off work. I have the weekend off because I used a vacation day. And my brother went and got a Switch that previous night at our local Walmart. And I wanted to get one. Well, I started calling around to areas and they're like, no, we don't have it. No, we don't have it. And I call this other Walmart it's like 25 minutes away. And they say, oh yeah, we have like 4 of them. We have 4 of these Switches. I'm like, oh, sweet. So I call Clint. Thank you, Clint, for the 10 bits and the giant Hey You Pikachu emote. Huge friend. Thank you. Telling a story about you, Clint. And it's when we got the Switch 1. So I call Clinton's like, hey, this other store in this other town, like 25 minutes away, has Switches. Want to come with me? He's like, yeah, let's go. So I pick him up and I drive him in my old 1995 Chevy Corsica. If you want to look it up, it's an old grandma car. A 1995 Chevy Corsica. That old gray little looking thing. It's just a little dinky thing. A grandma would drive it. And you imagine Mikey from Recess driving that as an adult. That's how I look like. And so we drove this 25 minutes. We get there, we go in, and car tracks. And we get there, and Clint's like, all right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go ask if we can get some help. So he goes away, asks somebody, comes back looking kind of sad, and he's like, he says, sorry, Matt, those are just display models only. And I could feel it. And I look at Clint and I feel like this wave of disappointment and sadness hit me all of a sudden. And then he just starts smirking and laughing. He's like, no, I'm just joking. Someone's on their way to come get him. And I was like, Clint, you son of a bitch. You made me. The thing is, he didn't hold it very long. He changed real quick because he probably could. He's like, I can't be mean to Matt. I'm like, yeah, you can. You just were. I love it. It's such a good story because it's definitely something. It's definitely Clint, and I love it. It's great. It was a silly prank. So then we got 2 Switches and we drove back home, and I dropped Clint off, and I was like, that's a story that someday I'm going to tell on the stream whenever I start streaming someday, even though I didn't know it at the time. No cartoons were harmed in the making of this prank. Ugh. Gosh, that was one I was like, okay, I have to tell this story. I have a list of stories Some of them I've already told on stream before, but I'm starting to, like, every time I think of a story, I could tell. I go to my phone, type it in, I put it in there. I'm like, okay, I got more stories. But it is. It's better than, like, there's been times like I turned it off for a little bit because there's times when I was like, I don't have anything to tell. That too. You know what would be funny? I could get Gafflegator to get in this window. There we go. That's true. There's here's a free bonus story. So this was about 10 years ago, and we were chilling out by, chilling at our one friend Anthony's. It's a non-pond, and we were out chilling by the fire and just chilling, having a good old time. And Clint's like, Matt, I bet I can make you laugh. I'm like, no, you can't. He goes, PP. I don't laugh. I'm dead straight, looking face, nothing. I'm like, you're gonna have to do better than that. He's like, all right, gotta bring out the big guns. He goes, 2 PPs. I lost. I started busting out laughing. I couldn't help it. I was like, damn it, he got me. He's one smart cookie, that's for sure. That or I laugh at almost anything, so I guess that's a good thing. But no, Clint is, it's his delivery. It's the way he delivers, the way he says it, and it gets me, and I can't help it. It kills me. I think if anybody else would have said 2 PPs, I would have been fine. But since he said it and the way he said it, the delivery, it got me. Made you an analogy to something at work with PP poo poo. Ah, yes. The good old PP poo poo. Sometimes delivery is the big thing. Something I don't have. Sometimes. Other times, maybe. I couldn't even imagine. Just straight-faced. PP poo-poo. Same. I don't want to change it later. There's just certain things that just make me laugh. I don't know why. It just does. Oh my. So those of you who enjoy college football, who are we rooting for tonight? We rooting for Indiana or Miami? Good old Miami. I want to go to Miami. I'm rooting for Indiana. Big Ten. Heck yeah, I don't want to change it later. That's what I like to hear. You don't watch football? You don't watch football or are not in America? That's okay either. No worries. I want to go to Miami. Miami. Sounds like a name that people would call their grandma now. This is they call their grandpa Big Ten and their grandma Miami. This is Miami. Best place to visit, Amber, is Ohio. Ohio is the heart of America. It's the best place. Don't listen to I don't want to change it later. You don't know what she's talking about, Ohio. Ohio is the best city in the world. I had to throw it in there. Especially since you're here, I don't want to change it later. I had to throw it in there because I was like, it was just perfect. I did. I could feel it. I could feel the shit for Ohio brewing. Oh man. Other places to visit in the USA. Oh man. I'm taking the plane right now. Amber's getting on a plane, checking it twice. I've only been to I'm trying to think of all the states I've been to in America. I've been to North Carolina. I've been to Michigan. You can visit us in Ohio, but there'll be significant amounts of complaints. Understandable, especially with how cold it is right now. I get that. I heard New York's pretty cool to see. New York City. My younger brother's been there. He said McDonald's is very expensive though in New York. I'm sure Aqua can vouch for. I'm sure Aqua can vouch for Seattle, out in Washington. We'll have to definitely. I don't want to change it later. Visit good old Missouri. Missouri. And thank you, Clint, for listening while playing League. Best of luck in your games. I agree with I don't want to change it later. Ah. Want to taste Wendy's and a Nashville hot sandwich, Amber? Nashville chicken is very tasty. I will give you that. I love Nashville hot chicken. It is the bomb. I make my own Nashville hot here at my house. It's pretty good. I want to say mine is the best, but I still want to like try. I like going to other places and trying their Nashville hot. It's just very tasty. Deal, Amber. Sounds good. We'll see you tomorrow. I always wanted to go to Nashville, Tennessee when I was younger. I really enjoyed listening to country music when I was younger. As I got older, I don't listen as much. I still enjoy some country music, but Nashville, Tennessee was like my big place I wanted to visit. Now it's more Japan, but that's not in the US. Ooh, gonna get your passport there. Nice. I don't want to change it later. We were talking just the other day about going to Japan sometime in the future. We'll just all have to get together and make a big old trip. All go to Japan. Aqua. I understand. We'll plan it like a few years out. Everybody will have time to plan for it. Get money saved, get things planned, and then we'll make a big old trip. Talked about buying a house in Japan. Oh man. Give me some time to learn a little bit of Japanese. I know I've been saying that for years. I need to get on it now. But yeah, Amber, there's a lot of places in America I think that are great. It's very, there's a lot of places. I know a lot of people sometimes can shit on some parts of the US, which I understand. There is some places that aren't so great, but there is some really great places of it. I think just with about anywhere in the world, honestly. Gosh, if all of us in Japan, we might get kicked out. I don't know. I'd probably not. As long as we don't do what was it, Jake Paul did, or Logan Paul, or whatever the Pauls did. As long as we don't do what he did. I mean, France would be cool to visit. Deal, I don't want to change it later. France is definitely, I would say I'd visit it. We'll have to we'll definitely. I mean, especially since we know you now, Amber, so we have to. It's the only way. You can show us all the cool France stuff. All the snacks that you guys have over there that we don't. We have a tour guide and her name is Amber, our friend. I'll have to start working on some French. I don't know any French other than oui. And some of the words that Amber's said in chat, but I don't remember them off the top of my head. I'm sorry, Amber. If it doesn't get pounded into my skull, I don't remember. Oh gosh. You're teaching yourself Russian? I think I've heard people say that learning French is very easy. I think it was French. French doesn't follow a lot of rules, so it's a lot of memorization. Noted. You definitely, Amber, you'll have to teach. You'll teach us. Start a class. We'll have a French learning in the Discord. You'll teach us the French word of the day, and like different things, how to follow how to say things. I'm not even going to attempt to say what Amber. I'm going to try to attempt it now. Les pieds de daddy-doo. De daddy-doo. I probably said the pieds. I feel like I'm saying the D daddy-doo. Right. Daddy-doo was perfect. Heck yeah, I'm doing it. There's like in lay. DD make it do. I know how to say daddy do. Oh, probably because of I think it's the one version of Smash Brothers. They say Roy Daddy Do. You don't say the D or the S, so it's just pie. So lay pie. Lay pie de daddy do. What does that mean? No, it's not. Ah, okay, PA. Okay. Sorry. My English is even bad. So, PA. We. See, I'm learning. You guys are teaching. See, you're already doing it. You guys are teaching me. This is perfect. You guys aren't even talking to me in chat, like talking to me in voice. You guys are doing it over text. That's what I love about it the most. You guys are really great about it. I think it also helps when you have people that want to, like, you have people you can help learn. It definitely makes it easier. DD Mega Doo Doo. I know that, Aqua. I know that where that's from. The DD Mega Doo Doo. Between I don't want to change it later, Amber and Aqua, you guys are all great at, like, you guys are great at all putting how to say the words in text for me to understand. It's really very helpful to me. Because I'm already bad at English, so say it all together. It's les pieds de daddy do. And what does that mean? I hope I said that right. Perfect. Heck yeah. What's it mean? I want to know. It probably means you're a big old stinky doo-doo head. That's probably what it means. Oh, come on. Does it really mean that, Amber? Oh, I should have known. I saw the dee-dee-doo part and I'm like, damn it. Oh. I think Aqua, I don't want to change it later. We'll get it perfect. We'll get that for you, Amber. I should have known. I should have searched it up. Well played. Well played. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm clapping. Oh my. Oh shit. Dee-dee-doo-doo. Oh my. So it means the feet of DDD? Is that what it means? Sounds even sexier in French. Because I heard the daddy do and I'm like, I know that's like King DDD or something. Once I said that, I should have known. I should have known it was about King DDD. Oh my gosh, I feel so silly. But well done, definitely well done. Oh my, that was a great workup too, because I'm over here trying to figure out how to say it. Oh my gosh. Oh my. You guys, you got me. You got me good. Definitely got me good, Amber. You should be proud, Amber. You did well. And then with I don't want to change it later helping, and then Aqua as well, it worked out perfectly. It was perfect. Perfect. Right down to the last minute detail. Oh my. I wonder how the game's going. Woo! Indiana's winning by 3. Thank you for the shenanigans. I don't want to change it later. I appreciate it. It's good seeing you in here. It's been a while. I know we saw each other. You know, we saw each other in Clint's stream the other day, but it's good seeing you. Appreciate it again. You have a great rest of your night, and thanks for the lurk. Dealerino. Hopefully Work's being nice to you. Don't mean to keep you, but hopefully Work's being nice to you. Hopefully since the holidays are over. Dang it, I wanted the puppeteer. Oh my gosh. What a... Oh gosh. I can imagine Dead working doubles. Oh man. Well, I hope it gets better. I've been in a situation before where working tons. I've been in that situation. It's killer. The money's nice, but it's killer. Feels like you don't have a life. All you live at work. I hope so. I hope so for your sake. And you can get back to streaming too. Oh boy, yeah. Yep, I've been there. Weekends being sleep and work. Oh yeah. And it's tough. Ah, I get that. I understand that completely. I remember when I was burned out in Smash. It was like I wanted to play Smash, but it was like I didn't want to play Smash. At least the 1v1s. Sometimes it's just good to just stream a game that you can play one and done, or you play once or twice and go on. But I hope it gets better. Oh yeah, Aqua will definitely grab it for sure. You're welcome. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night and keep up the shenanigans. I don't want to change later. It's always appreciated. Being the being the shenanigans queen. See ya, I don't want to change it later. Take her easy. Alrighty, we will finish this chapter and then we will be done for the night. It was fun. It was fun having the base conversation shenanigans. It's the best time. We should be leaving, but looks like everyone's going to be a while yet. My Lord Ike, are you ready to go? Me? As long as I got my sword, I'm always ready. Sword? That's it? If I got my cape, I can sleep just about anywhere. And as for food, well, something always turns up. That's delightful. It is. Yes, very much so. Hee hee hee. Princesses. I don't think I'll ever understand them. What's going on? Why all the excitement? Also, Amber, that's a good title. French lessons. French lesson. My Lord Ike. There's a crowd gathering at the town entrance. That's... Attention citizens. We receive reports of Crimean army stragglers hiding in this town. From this point forth, the Dayan army will blockade all points of entry. No one comes or goes without our leave. The harbor is also closed. No ships will be allowed to sail. Ike, Dayan troops have... I know. All we can do is move toward the dock. Try not to be discovered. Have you seen Randolph? Not yet. Wait, here it comes now. Randolph, over here. Ooh, things sure are heating up, aren't they? How are things on your end? Everything's set. All you need to do is sneak down to the harbor. You'll be met there by a man with a dusky pallor. His name is Nasir. Nasir is a man you can trust. I've explained your situation to him, and he's willing to help. If you can reach his ship safely, he'll take care of everything and deliver you to Benyon. Randolph, aren't you coming too? I was planning on it, but Dane's movements have me concerned. I'll stay behind and see what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't watching where I was going. No, pardon me. Ah! Eek! Subhuman! Blast. It's true, a subhuman. How dare you come here prowling around here? Shove. Beast! You stinking subhumans. Need to learn your place. Humans' towns are too good for you. Ew, it's so hairy. Go on, scat. Dang. Mordecai. Ike, we must leave. What? No, we have to help Randolph. All of this noise will attract the attention of the Dayan troops. That's why you have to hurry up and help. He'll be fine. Leave him. Randolph is strong, even stronger than me. It's all right. Randolph has no intention of defending himself. Look, he's not even changing forms. I can't just stand by and watch as he gets murdered. Ike, wait. Idiot human. Stop. Get out of my way. Keep your hands off him. Who do you think you are? Why would a human want to protect some subhuman? He's a friend to this monster. I saw them talking earlier. What's that to you? Hey, the Crimean Royals had subhuman companions, didn't they? Maybe you're one of those army guys the Dayan troops are searching for. You there, Dayan soldier. Oh, there are some suspicious folk over here. Huh? That way, hurry. Are you mad? Your king was murdered by Dayan. And you're going to cooperate with them? Well, I heard the king was teaming up with those subhumans. That's what got him killed. Yeah, that's right. If we need allies, I'll take flesh and blood Dayan humans or some fanged subhuman freak. Yeah, at least we know what we're getting. Trust your own kind. You people are insane. Where's this subhuman everyone's screaming about? Huzzah, the Toha Vigilantes, I can't even say the word, are here. Grab those guys and turn them over to the Dayan army. That will prove our allegiance and gain our village favor. Arr. If you want subhumans hunted down, I'm your man. Ike. Randolph, are you alright? Why did you come back? Because some fool was gonna lay there and get beaten to death instead of defending himself. Ah, Ike. What would you have me do? Gallia and Crimea have formed an alliance. I cannot jeopardize that by harming these people, no matter what ill they may bear me. Even if none of them care two figs for their own country? Even if. They're citizens of Crimea, after all. Well, I'm not Gallian, so there's no reason for me to hold anything back. Ike, listen to me. They think that you and I are allies. If you attack, it's no different than if I do so myself. So, let me guess. You're telling me to avoid the Dayan pursuit? Leave the town Vigilantes alone? Get to the docks as soon as possible, find a man named Nasir, and get everyone on the boat. Is that it? Exactly. Don't care what anyone else says. I think you're pretty bright. Alright, I'll play along, but mark my words. If they attack, heads will roll. What? Hey, that's not going to do us any good. Tanya, Soren, get everyone together. We're getting out of here. How's it going, Austin? Thank you for the shiny luck increase. Thank you, friend. Yeah, Aqua's got a... Aqua's... the huh? Slow poke. I love it. Yeah, Aqua's got a lot of shiny rocks. He's got 4 more. He can ream 4 more 1v1s. That's like... We could do 10 hours of a 1v1. And Aqua would still want more. Yes, Ike's games deal with a lot of racism. So you will see a lot of somewhat, you know, it's racist, but it's kind of toned down racism for gameplay. Think. I've gotten subbed to a few things before myself, Amber as well. Fire Emblem Heroes has its Choose Its Legends again. I doubt Ike would get picked again. I got picked the first year. That's how popular he was. Still is, but his popularity has gone down, I think, a little bit just because of other games. It happens. Maybe this game will help boost it up again. I was right. Broke this with a cool dog emote. Look at that cool dog. Slowpoke. Slowpoke's like one of those Pokemon that I kind of resonate with. It's like, Slowpoke, it's me. Ah, Psyduck. Psyduck. Everyone, sometimes I have moments when I have headaches. They'll come and go. I hate headaches. They are pain. Amber. Definitely not dumb. You got me to say something about King Deity's feet in French. I'm gonna have to watch you more carefully. I do. I do, Austin. I do. How did you know? JV Dog just got his food. I do hate friends, fun, and pizza, according to my friends. Let's see that food, JV Dog. I'm gonna see that food. A wild Dratini appeared in chat for those who like Dratini. It is there. How you enjoying this cold weather, Austin? Is it fun for you as much as everybody else? Alrighty, let's beat these guys. Yep. I can hear it. The yep. You have to make that a Discord noise, the yep noise. I don't know if you, I'm sure you can. You are the noise guy. Even though I haven't used my Discord in a while. It's been a hot second. I haven't played anything that I can use the Discord lately. Mostly just been posting and all that other stuff. Okay. Congrats on the catch aqua of the Dratini. Amber. You talking to me? You talking about my chikorita? Listen to me. Do not let a single Crimean soldier escape our grasp. Sweep the entire town. Arrest anyone suspicious. General Makaga. Sir, there's a group of vigilantes who want to help us. What shall I tell them? Very well. Let them do as they please. Yes, sir. Pardon me, are you the commander of these forces? I am, and who are you? I am the captain of a boat, you see, moored here. My name is Nasir. I stopped by to accomplish some brief piece of business, but your soldiers are now preventing me from setting sail. I need to leave this place. I apologize for the inconvenience. However, we are trying to stop some Crimean soldiers from escaping. To that end, we need cooperation of all citizens, ship captains included. My ship is a simple merchant vessel sailing under the flag of the Benyan Empire. If I present such documentation, surely it will prove I have no ties whatsoever with Crimea. Under Dayan rule, such Benyan papers are nothing more than fish wrap. Yet, you call yourself Nasir, correct? Protest too loudly, Nasir, and we may think you are a Crimean sympathizer. If that were to happen, who knows what unfortunate fate might your simple merchant ship. I see. So be it. You there, soldier. Sir? Striking the watch on the ship. That man is up to something. I can feel it. No matter what happens, that ship must not be allowed to set sail. Burn her and sink her first. Yes, sir. Maybe, Amber. Maybe. We could put that on the other foot. Maybe. It's one word that is very hard for me to say. Vigilant, and I can't say it. I know how it sounds, but I just can't. I don't know how to say it. Like I can hear it in my head. I just can't. It's bad. It is a test, Amber. I don't know what you're saying. It is a test. That does look delicious, JV Dog. That looks very delicious. Oh man. It probably is English. I'm just not really good at English either. Some words are easier than others. Vigilantes. Vigilantes. I did it. Look at that. Thank you, Amber. Vigilantes. I think it's just I see some words and I try to put more sounds into it than I try to sound it out too much. I took speech stuff when I was like a young kid, so I probably should have done it more. I agree, JV Dog. Amber is a great teacher. Amber and Aqua both, they are very good at helping me learn words. I appreciate them greatly, both. Vigilantes. 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 You want to become a teacher? It moves you? Hell yeah. You're working on it, aren't you, Amber? That's what you're doing? You're working on being a teacher? Now then, where is our special guest? I'm right here, General Makaya. Oh, Sir Black Knight. I hope I didn't keep you waiting. No, I just arrived. Let us proceed. I would hear your report. There are no problems whatsoever. I have nothing to report, save the tedium of it all. The farther west we travel, the weaker the Crimean fighting spirit becomes. Each town displays less and less resistance. Now they literally throw wide the gates at first sight of our approach. Their duty as humdrum as this, I worry that my troop may become sloppy and lose their edge. As a fellow warrior, I can sympathize with your plight. I thank you for your understanding. This town is not scheduled for subjugation until much later. Tell me, why are you here now? As to that, mere days ago, a castle that held Crimean prisoners of war was attacked and the captives freed. Thank you for the 10 bits and the giant Hey You Pikachu emote, Clint. Thank you, friend. The perpetrators were Crimean soldiers accompanied by subhumans. According to our intelligence report, their trail led here. I see. Princess of Crimea is said to have fled to Gallia. If we can capture this band, we may gain information on her location. Do you require my assistance? I thank you for your generous offer. However, if you were to enter the fray, it would be over in a twinkling. My men are starved for combat. I would beg your restraint so they may be allowed some entertainment. As you will. The field is yours. Turn your soldiers loose, and may their blades run red with glory. Your graciousness is greatly appreciated. You're in the wrong studies right now, but next year, it's all good. Gives you a little bit more time to prepare. Good luck, Ike. You'll be fine. As for me, I think I'll play a little game of cat and mouse with these Dayan fools. The Gallian subhuman, after him. Don't let him get away. Everyone, move out for the harbor. Try to avoid conflict with the local wait, hold on. Let me go to my vigilantes group, if you can. Let's go. Thank you, Amber. Enjoy your food, JV Dog. That looks delicious and very tasty. Mario finished 2 hours early. Nice. JV Dog scarfing it down. I bet you are after working out. Yeah, wait for your taxi friend, no car issue. Ah. Nice crit, Mia. Eating like King K. Rool. Nice. Defense, 13 defense. I think Titania will be alright over here. We do need that King K. Rool. emote ASAP Aqua. You want to get your driver's license, but you're scared? What is it that you're scared of, Amber? If you don't mind me asking. Is it like you're scared of like the driving part, or if you want me to ask? If not, no worries. Grab a dump time. Go for it, Amber. As long as you're okay with it. That's. I don't want to pressure anybody. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that, Amber. That definitely would make you think more than once or twice. That has to be very, very hard on you. But I do have to say, you sharing is that takes you sharing takes a lot of what's the word I want to say? I don't know. It takes a lot to share something like that. Ah, I get that. I get that. That's totally understandable. Hey, are there really subhumans about? Oh yeah, no mistake about it. They'll as soon kill you as look at you. Where are they? They're over there, cunning beasts. We're just about to start flushing them out of hiding. I see. If you find one, be sure to give me a call. Har har, I like that guy. He came to our little town just a chance to hunt subhumans. Yeah, if you drive like I do in Fortnite, it might be a different story. So, not trying to make anything light of it, but yeah, if anybody drove like me in Fortnite, we'd all be in danger. Just letting you know, me driving in Fortnite is nowhere near. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but nowhere near how I drive in real life. In real life, I kind of drive like an old grandpa almost. Yeah, definitely nice, JV Dog. CDL license next month. Very nice. Yeah, Amber, that's totally understandable why you're a little nervous and scared. That's totally understandable. If you have a friend that passed away from that definitely is a big thing. You know what? When the time is right, you'll get it. That's for sure, Amber. Ah, you are a vigilante. We must avoid the vigilantes. You should flee. You would seek so to the vigilante group that's hunting you. You're a kind Laguz, aren't you? Hmm? My words are not good. You must go quickly. No, you are the one who should flee. Leave the rest to me. It confuses the townsfolk and gives you time to run. What? Why? I don't want to see any Laguz harm, so I joined these vigilantes as a double agent. I am confused, but you do not smell like an enemy. Our group must get on that ship. We are taken to Benyan. Will you not desist? It's much too dangerous. The vigilantes and the desire nothing more than to kill Laguz. Even so, we must go. I see. If that's your stance, then I have no choice. I will join your group. You will betray your friends? I told you, they're not my friends. I'm an ally to the Lagoons. What? You need proof? There. Why do you drop your blade? That bright metal tool is your only fang. I want you to believe me. Please, you must believe me. I believe you. I am Mordecai, warrior of Gallia. Who are you? I am Zahark. Well met, Mordecai. Oops, I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. All good, Amber. Sometimes we need a little bit of dark humor in our life. Even it, I've even done some dark humor myself. So, all is good. Think about it. You just were standing by your best bud. Well, not really your best bud. And you're like, hey man, I'm here to beat you up. That's what Zahark's getting ready to do right now. Right here, right now. Okay. 1, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out here, shall we? Rom can go back over here. And we all run over here. What, 6? Hey, aren't you? You are. You're one of those Crimeans that the Daean soldiers are after, aren't you? Go on, get moving. I'll pretend I didn't see anything. Don't worry, just go. Wait a second. Here, take this with you. Oh, I said 6. Got me. Got me again. Six, 7. Jamie Doggy's like, all right, I'm out of here. I'm done with this. No, Jamie Dog, come back. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, are you really fighting Dan? Oh, that's so brave. We've heard so many rumors about Crimea's defeat. That's why everyone in town acts like they do. No one has the courage to stand up to these fierce Danes forces. Everyone believes that if they just cooperate, life here will go on as it always has. Please take this magic scroll. It was my brother's. He was murdered by the Dan army. Fight for him too. There's a video of you in the snow doing 6, 7. Like creating the word, the numbers 6, 7. As it was written. Okay. Just saying it with the hand movement. I have family that true. I'm just an old man trying to get on with the times, you know. All these kids in their 6, 7 and the 4, 9s and whatever else they say nowadays. Back in my day, we had YOLO. silly mage. You're gonna get an axe in the face. And another. Oh, that's a bad level up. Ugh. Indiana is up 10-0. Love to see that. Go on, Indiana. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. I've had other units do that too. I think Mia had a level up like that when I was leveling them up. You got me there, Amber. Believe it or not, there's some people who've beaten Fire Emblem games where there's no growths. Like the characters don't gain any, like they level up, but they don't gain any skill points. And they've beaten them that way. Obviously through modding, but still, it's insane. But the games are kind of rigged in your favor. You just have to know what you're doing and also get lucky. It comes down to some of it too. And then there's also the weapon triangle, where axes beat lances, lances beat swords, and swords beat axes. And there's other things in there as well. Mordecai. Here you go, Aqua. Here's your tiger move. Big old tiger. Actually, believe it or not, I think 2 playthroughs ago when I played Path of Radiance, I used Mordecai. I used Mordecai because I was like, I want to use the Lagoos, because I usually don't use the Lagoos. Because as much as I like them, they're really not as good of units, sadly, in these games. As much as I really think they're cool. Yeah, I've had a few other characters. Their levels up, they won't get any level up, like any skill points whatsoever. I think Mia was one of them. I want to say Soren was one of them too. I was like, no guys, come on, I need you guys to get at least one. If you're not gonna get any, get one. Brom, he's our man. If he can't do it, well, he's a big guy. Sadly, Neffany can't get much damage out right now. This guy's dead no matter what he does. You see that little activation Thorin's doing his he's activating his skill Adept, which gives him another chance to attack again. So he's able to attack 3 to 4 times in a row. All right, let's see what Kieran's. Not bad. I say if you get 3 or more level ups, skill points in a level up, it's a good thing. Oh, we got a Draco shield. That's good. That's what we got in that one. Actually, not that bad of a map, really. Miss. $22, 9, 11 speed. Okay, I'm fine. Hold on. 22 attack, 10. That's still okay. Sorry, I'm doing math. It's surprising. I'm not a big math guy, but you'd think since Fire Emblem has to do with math, I'd like math. I hate math. Math is was my worst subject, other than English, I think. I didn't mind reading. I liked reading. I just didn't like. I wasn't good at English or math. Poor Neffany. His food is bussin'. I bet, JV dog. I hope it is. Bussin'. There's exactly what non-pom would say. That's his favorite word. If he ever comes in here, you should say bussin'. He loves that. I'm sure all the mods will agree. What's that? Thieves are taking advantage of the commotion to sack our little town. We must close the front gate. Thanks for your help. Oh, I almost forgot. Please take this as a token of thanks. Go on, take it. Hey, you got a killer lance. Woo. Okay, Neffany's almost dead because, well, just because. Mordecai looks cool, so cool. He is. He's a gentle giant. Oh gosh, that's not good. Mordecai is a gentle giant. I think his Radiant Dawn art, official art, has him like holding a chipmunk and some squirrels, and I need to do this move. What'd you realize there, Amber? Your most listened songs of 2025. They talked about Little Mac and Ike. What song is that? Interesting. Yes. Commander Har, awake. This is no time to be sleeping. A subhuman has been spotted. Come, let us join in the thrill of the hunt. Let's not. Even if I don't lift a finger, Macalov's pups will take care of everything. Battle glory awaits. Would you allow others to steal this chance from beneath your very nose? Ugh. Go entertain yourself, will you? Fight a soldier or lance a peasant, or what you will. But for the love of flying, stop interrupting my sleep. Oh, you're such a... The fighting. Wake me when it's done. That's it. I'm going by myself. What? Jill, hold a moment. Yes, have you changed your mind? You wait here with the rest of us. We don't move unless we're attacked. That's the word from the top. Ah. I am intrigued as well. Baby dog's getting full of the good food. Looks like Indiana's ahead by 10. I do not know. I'll have to definitely give it a listen. Sword. Sword and bow paladin. Okay. Mia should be fine. I'll just this. Ah, little Mike. You know all the lyrics lyrics by heart. Blech. I can't talk. Sounds like a crazy man. That's okay. I've heard crazy. Some maybe, I don't know. Know what that thief's doing, but he can stay down there. You know what year that song came out, Amber? Defense 10. Speed 13. Oh, I'm fine. Ooh. Definitely in the 90s. Ah. It would be prime time for the hip hop music. Everybody was hipping and hopping in the 90s. Back in the day. Okay, we are going to use the item. And Zahark, you are going to stand right there. We're going to rescue Zahark next turn. For a certain reason. They're not fleeing. They're actually headed this way. It appears that we have underestimated the courage of our foe. Do, do, do. Gonna be your head cannon that's about Little Mac and Ike now. Oh gosh, it came out in 92. Hey, I know that year. You listened to the remix from 2008. Nice. Are you the leader of this company? I am. You are the ones who freed the prisoners from our castle, were you not? And if we were? It appears my assessment was slightly inaccurate. I believe it to be the work of Crimean soldiers who had briefly regained their morale. Sorry to disappoint you. We're nothing but a simple company of mercenaries. Would you, by chance, Would you be the same mercenaries giving the sword, the core to Princess Alencia? Enough talk. Move or die. You really gonna crit? But we were the ones guilty of miscalculation. How shameful. Your Excellency. The rest is for you. Three's not bad. He PK'd fired him. We got a master seal. Art. I know that was a bad joke. Bad joke. No, actually, Soren is a guy, Amber. So you were correct. You were correct. He PK fired. Yes, Soren is a guy. Steel sword. A javelin. Got it. You'll say they, them for now on? Nineberry? Yeah. Alright, we will move a little bit more forward. All these men and they're still having problems. Did I make a miscalculation? Ah, it's him. And this is why we have Mordecai and Zahark. Because if you attack him, he's gonna kill me. He has 6 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're just gonna run down here. Oh, you're all good, Amber. I'm getting ready to end stream here shortly. This time for real. Last time it wasn't so much because I kept dying. But no need to push yourself though. I do appreciate hanging out. It was fun. I'm glad you were able to join and stay and chat for a little bit, and it was a good time. You have a good night as well, Amber. Sleep well, and we'll catch you back here tomorrow. Get that good sleep. And good work on getting me to say something about King Dedede's feet. I still can't believe it. It's good work, by the way. Level up. Rolf with a 1 with an HP. Come on, Rolf. Yeah, Akko will get you for sure. He's good at making clips. Goodbye, Mr. Knight. Oscar. Just been hit by, you just been struck by a smooth Oscar. Oh no, the Black Knight's moving. He's moving this way. These guys are down here. Good thing Mordecai and Zahark will be able to run away. He'll move. Oh, Soren's hitting 3 times. What? Oh, that's why. Wind broke. Duh. Silly me. Alrighty, I think that'll be it for this chapter. I don't think I'm missing any houses, thankfully. Alrighty. The mercenaries boarded the ship safely. Now, how to proceed? You're not impeding that ship. I won't allow it. One of Gallia's beast warriors. I have met you once before. Yes. The castle near the Sea of Trees. Where I'm standing, we've actually met twice. Oh? I saw you that night, standing in the light of the full moon the night you murdered Sir Grill. Huh. So you were the one traveling with the Beast King, eh? Interesting. By measuring his aide's strength, I will naturally learn more of the king's true power. I hate to tell you this, but my king is not to be measured against the likes of me. He is far beyond that. All the better. Now then, let us begin. Why? Why do my attacks do nothing? You fight impressively. However, you are no match for me. Oh? Rise. Leave this to me. You were one of the prisoners. This knight will not raise his hand to me, correct? Go now, quickly. If you insist, I'll give proper thanks when next we meet. Commander Har, let us pursue the enemy ship. They're friends of the subhumans. We cannot allow them to escape. That was a good nap. Well, looks like the fighting's over. Form up. It's time to withdraw. Commander, listen to me, Jill. We're scheduled to return home tomorrow. If you were injured in a place like this, your Lord Father would not be pleased. Because my father that I must not return home empty-handed. I must have something to show him. Please. Simmer down, girl. A Black Knight has ordered us to withdraw. Would you ignore his word? That would be suicide. Correct. Let's move out. Blast. It is Har, the one-eyed Wyvern Rider himself. Oh, I think he's the Wyvern Lord. My Lord Black Knight, a ship is departing. If we ready our ship and set sail without delay, we can overtake it immediately. Listen to me, Dane General. You will withdraw from this place. I will not allow you to pursue that ship. Who are you supposed to be, fool? You have no idea who you're speaking to, do you? Gather your men. Withdraw. Yet I will not repeat myself. Do it now. Yes, at once. Are you sure that's true? Yes. You can ask these two for more details. The two of us were here representing the townsfolk. You say that a green-haired lass boarded that ship? Yes, she had a very noble bearing about her, and she was beautiful. Her name was Ellen DeGeneres. They call her something like that. It's true, Princess Alencia. My luck has changed. All of us, all the townfolk, are ready to cooperate in any way we can. If you would keep that in mind, believe me, I understand your loyalty. Well then, you there, come here. Yes, sir, right here. Get these two worms out of here. Find the hardest physical labor in this town and get these fools started. Work them from dusk to dawn without stopping. Work them until they can no longer move. You got that? Yes, sir. Understood, sir. But that's... Why would you... Stop your whining. How else am I to reward worms vile enough to sell their own princess to the enemy? Enjoy your payment, you greedy dastards. Our own prince... That can't be... It can't. No. That's my best no. No. Oh, no. My Lord Ike, how wonderful. I don't think you were going to make it. I'm sorry to have worried you. Oh no, I'm just happy to see you well. So very happy. Phew. I doubt the enemy will pursue me this far. Warriors such as you wounded. Did a Bjork give you that bruise? Master Gifka. Ow. The king told me to come and check on you. Don't move. You're plenty banged up, but nothing appears to be broken. There's one among the Dane army whose power is overwhelming. To move with such speed with all that armor. I tell you, it's not right. And now the king's forced you to use his shadow warrior to check up on me. Our ministers are as obstinate as ever. No matter what happens, they will not approve of an alliance with the Bjork. Nothing to be done about that. Every one of the older retainers has memories of Lagu's subordination. Even the king. If Princess Alencia were not King Raymond's orphan, I doubt he would be willing to aid her. Perhaps you're right. At any rate, the princess and the others are now safely at sea. And the watchdog? No signs of carelessness, I presume? Of course not. Even the elders will bend their ears to hear what that one says. That one is special, after all. How do you see this? Princess Alencia's drive for the reconstruction of Crimea? Does she have a chance? Who's to say? Which way the wheel turns depends on Ike and his mercenaries. Success and failure are but a hair removed. So this company, which has done nothing but flee, controls the fate of the kingdom. That's a dangerous gamble, isn't it? All gambles are dangerous, Master Gifka. But no mistake about it. Dane's next target is Gallia. You must go home and prepare. Princess Crimea, did she board the ship to Benyon with the remainder of Gawain's mercenaries? Yes. The hindrance that was Gawain is dead. The location of the medallion will soon be known. Has our worm worked itself into the group? It appears that our worm has been accepted as a trusted member of the company. All's going as planned now. We let them swim as they please. There is one thing. I met someone unexpected at the harbor. Who? The Prime Minister of the Benyon Empire. What? Is that true? He has nosing about. We must not make any mistakes. Did he give any indications he had caught on to our plans? Then I do not know. He did tell me to deliver a message to you. Overreaching ambition invites disaster. Ha, nonsense. Our only concern is the Princess of Crimea and the medallion. We must wait and watch until such time as we can strike. In the interim, I want you to take charge of the invasion of Gallia. Be smart. You must not allow Gallia to bring their full might to bear. Understood? As you will. Yay, we got bonus experience. Woo! It's always good. Having narrowly escaped Dane's grasp, the girl mercenaries are pleased to feel the ocean beneath their feet as they set sail. According to Captain Nasir, the voyage to Benyon would take roughly 2 months. Thus, with temperate weather, the ship's journey southward is smooth and steady. As it passes the midpoint of its trip, the ship sets a course along the coastline and begins to head east. These seas belong to Phoenix and Kilvas, the kingdoms of the bird tribes. Both nations prey on human vessels for supplies and wealth, and their flying corsairs are feared across the seas. Additionally, the southern portion of the continent contains the realm of the dragon tribe, the monarchy of Goldoa. This country has remained isolated since its founding centuries past, preserving its closed culture behind a veil of mystery. It is these Laguz controlled waters that Ike and Company must now cross. Chapter 12: A Strange Land. Ike, what's bothering you? You've been moping around ever since we came aboard. I'm just a little seasick. Seasick? You're such a bad liar. You never even get regular sick. You're not the type to get seasick. Really? It's nothing. Come on, talk to me. You've been doing so much lately. I just want the chance to help you for a change. Well, alright. I'll tell you what's been bothering me. It's the incident back in Toha. Go on. When everyone's discovered Randolph was a Laguz, all of those people, they changed. Just like that. Up until that instant, they seemed like such kind and decent people. I had no idea Bjork prejudice against the Laguz were so strong. Why do they hate them so much? How are we so different, Randolph and I? I have to say, at first I was scared too. When I saw how they could change. They could do things that we Bjork can't do. They're not like us. Mist, you can't honestly feel. It's different now. Everyone's so very nice. But you know, that's because of all the time we've spent together. I've seen how they are. I've gotten to know them. That's why I've changed. I'm not scared or nervous around them, but other people don't get that chance. I think that's why they're frightened. Maybe you're right. Maybe people like me are the odd ones, the people who accept others as they are. I wish more people were like that. I mean, no one really wants to fight, do they? Doesn't everyone want peace? I guess it's just hard to put all those fears behind us. You're right, it is very hard. Nasir, what's the big idea? Eavesdropping on us like that? How do you find sailing? Have you gotten sick at all? We're fine, but answer a question for me, would you? Why are you here? Why do you associate with the Lagoos? Why? Because the obvious financial benefits, I suppose. I suppose I do so because I am one. What? No, you're not a Lagoos. I don't see any tail or anything. Because I've chosen to live among the Bjork, I've taken certain steps to make sure I'm not recognized. I've had to change my attire, my feeding habits. I've done many things. Why would you do that? Lagoos cannot survive in isolation, nor can Bjork. If both races are to thrive, they must learn to coexist. I've spent many years searching for a way to make this happen. You think the Lagoos and Bjork can live together after everything you must have seen? I'm impressed. Ike, you will never truly understand a matter unless you look at it from each party's perspective. As you say, the Lagoos are indeed now persecuted by the Bjork, but long ago, these roles were reversed. Whatever happened in the past does not justify what we do to the Lagoos now. That is to think of an honest man. Keep things simple and pure. I like that. Still, the strength of your conviction comes from your youth and your innocence. Trust me, it will be tested. When your journey is over, how will you be changed? I pray your conviction is not lost to despair. Talking to you is hard work. Someday you'll understand. For now, my role is simply to deliver you safely to Benyon. Ranulph has paid me quite handsomely with money from the King of Gallia himself, and I will not let him down. We're out of our element here at sea, so all we have to depend on. So you're all we have to depend on. Thank you for your help. I will do what I am able. Here's a summary of our last report. MVP was Rolf. That's amazing. And our new ally is Zahark. Had some combat experience and bonus experience, and there's no casualties or injuries, which is always good. A strange land. Alrighty, well, I will finish this up more tomorrow. See if I can get any good levels up before we go. Anybody that I can level up, that is. Yeah, maybe I'll do that off stream. Not a big deal, honestly. All right, everybody. We will continue more. We have some things to talk, some stuff here for the intro, and I think we have some supports as well. We have a few supports that I might use. Not sure yet on who. Well, I already know who, but we will catch you guys tomorrow. Yep, we will see you later, Aqua. Thank you again for everybody hanging out, chatting, the bits, all of them, everybody who stopped by. Hope Rob has a happy birthday. Or has had a happy birthday. A great birthday. Thank you, Clint. Thank you, Clint, also for the bits earlier. Thank you, Fran. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the dancing squirrels as well. Anyhow, I will catch you guys later. You guys have a good rest of your Monday night. Stay warm. Hope you guys are all fed and hungry and sleeping well, or sleep well. You guys have a great one. Bye. Nighty night, Austin. My friends.